Hey, you're six. Hey, Putney. Hey, Wandsworth. I hope everything's all right. Missing you guys tons. Very much looking forward to being back at work as soon as we can. But we have to be patient during these times because we don't want anyone getting ill if they don't have to be. And I'm sure you know this is a very serious thing that you won't forget for a very long time. But I'm sure your adults are appreciating your being patient and being calm during these times. Anyway, I wanted to give you some learning challenges to work on while you're at home. You might have watched my video on perimeter. Calculating perimeter. Perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of a shape. And to work out perimeter, we're going to add up the lengths of all the sides. So today we're going to be looking at and comparing objects with the same perimeter and also calculating their area. Okay, if you've forgotten what area is, well, then we'll go over that. But your learning challenge is if two different rectangles, that's what's important here, if two different rectangles have the same perimeter, they must have the same area. Is that true? Is that false? What do you think? I'll give you a second to think it over. Okay, so here we have two different rectangles. Rectangle 1, rectangle 2. Okay, and we said if two different rectangles have the same perimeter, they must have the same area. Well, let's see if they even do have the same perimeter. Rectangle 1, again, this is not to scale, but it's just so that you can see better. Rectangle 1 has each side, this is a square actually, each side has a length of 5 centimeters. So that means that if we were to add 5, add 5, add 5, add 5, our perimeter would be, that's right, 20 centimeters. Gotta make sure we get our units in there. Rectangle 2, it's different, obviously. You can see it is more rectangular. It has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 centimeters and a width of 2 centimeters. That means that its perimeter is 8, add 2, which is 10. We know this side is also 8, add 2, this is another 10. So our perimeter would be 20 centimeters. Okay, two different rectangles, the same perimeter. Do they have the same area? What do you think? Yes? No? If you really needed to, if you're back in year 1, you would find the area by counting all the different squares. If you guys are in year 6, you don't need to do that anymore. What you can simply do is multiply the length times the width. Okay, so if we multiply our length times our width here, we have 5 times 5, you know your 5 timetables, that is 25 centimeters squared. Gotta make sure our units are centimeters squared. That's the area of rectangle 1. It had a perimeter of 20. Rectangle 2 also has a perimeter of 20. To find its area, you could again count the squares, but you don't need to do that. You're in year 6. You can multiply the length times the width. 8 times 2, we know that to be 16 centimeters squared. Okay, so the answer to that obviously is if two different rectangles have the same perimeter, they must have the same area. We know that to be false. All right, now that we've gone over that, you can have a look at the sheet, and I'm certain you can make some sense of this. This question says, look at the shaded rectangles drawn on a centimeter square grid. Sam says, the two rectangles have the same area as each other and the same perimeter as each other. Is he correct? Am I correct? I think you can see that one of the rectangles has a width of 3, a length of 4. The other rectangle has a length of 6 and a width of 2. So, you can do the math there. Figure out the perimeter. Figure out the area. If they have the same perimeter, do they have the same area? Yes or no? A little bit more of a challenge here. It says these two shapes have the same perimeter. We have a regular hexagon, which has 6 sides, and a square, not the actual sides. It says the length of each side of the hexagon is 8 centimeters. So first find the perimeter of the hexagon. We would do 8 times 6. 8 times 6, 48. Then, if that is the same perimeter as the square, We know the square has 4 sides. So to find one side of the square, we do 48 divided by 4. I think you guys can do that. And then it says to find the area of the square, which you would get by multiplying 2 sides of the square together. See if you can figure that one out. Multiple steps there, but I know you can persevere and give it a try. Okay, a field measures 89.5 meters by 60 meters. What is the perimeter of the field? I think we can do that. Perimeter is simply adding up all 4 sides. Be 60, add 60, add 89.5, add 89.5. Now, my challenge to you at home, can you find the area in meters square, of this field? So that's going to be multiplying a 3-digit number, 89.5. I say that's 3 digits. It's a 2-digit number with a decimal into the 10th place, I suppose, by another 2-digit whole number. So essentially, set it up like you're doing 3 digits times 2 digits, but be mindful of where your decimal point needs to go when you're doing your multiplication. Okay, year 6, good luck on all that. Let us know on Seesaw if you're having any trouble. I'm sure we can figure out a way to find you some help. Really, really need to emphasize, though, that we want you to stay safe first and foremost. That's the most important thing here. Do as much home learning as you can. I'm really enjoying reading. I've read about 4 of the books on that bookshelf. I'm about halfway through this one right here. It's great. It's about murders and teenagers and all that fun stuff. Okay, so have some fun. Find something that you enjoy doing and do it. Be creative. Stay sharp. Stay good. See you soon.